Yo, what's up? What up, Shibs? Drunk. Yeah, drunk. Sorry, I'm getting a little sick here. Drunks, Tom. Who else we got? Shibs, Chef. What's up, everybody? Yeah, this might be kind of a shorter stream. I don't know. We're gonna do one run. We're probably gonna do one run, but it's gonna be a pick everything. You know, you're gonna pick my class, my subclass, the weapons. You'll pick all the artifacts. Those tend to last a little longer than normal. You know, it could be like an hour and a half, 2 hour run. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I gotta get into work tomorrow, and like I said, I can't tell if I'm getting sick. My throat started hurting today, and I'm not sure if that was because of all the recording I did yesterday. You know, like before the Super Bowl, I recorded like 3 or 4 videos. And then after the Super Bowl, I recorded another one. So I recorded like 5 videos yesterday. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Thank you, Lotness. What's up? Matt, what's up? Hello. So we got a poll up right now. If you haven't voted already, you're literally, it's gonna be a pick everything type of day. So we'll give it like a minute or two, let some more people get in here, do some voting, and then we'll see what class we're gonna play. We are gonna do so the next we already reached one of the goals for the drinking stream, so I am gonna do that this Friday. So official announcement, the next drinking stream will be on Friday the 13th. So it's kind of an odd day because it's Friday the 13th and it's a day before Valentine's Day. But I got clearance from the wife. We don't really do much on Valentine's Day anyways, so that's what we're gonna do. We'll do it Friday night. I kind of want to do one to do one. We reached that goal almost 2 weeks ago now, so got to make sure we get it. I'm actually super behind. I don't know what to do. Been a while. Hope you've been doing well. Yeah, I've been doing good. But like I said, I think I'm getting a little sick. Last week I didn't stream just because I was going to on Thursday, and then I don't know, just, you know, every once in a while you just don't feel like doing something. And that's kind of what it was. I wasn't feeling anything in particular. Like I wasn't feeling sick or lazy or anything. I was just like, I don't really feel like streaming tonight. So, you know, I didn't. Hell yeah. That goal is crushed. It was. So yeah, we're already on our way to part 4. But yeah, it'll be this Friday. So I got hooked up with a bunch of Pokemon this weekend. You know, I was able to buy a box pretty cheaply from this Discord group I'm in, but then I also hit a booster box at a vending machine, which I have never done before. Because I don't really, so you know, they have these vending machines that sell Pokemon cards, but they're really hard to get because people tend to camp them. You know, you got people that either have a lot of free time, don't have jobs, or they just scalp everything they get there. So it's really, really, really hard to get stuff from those Pokemon vending machines. I'm sure you've seen them. In my area, they're mostly in Safeways, but it's really just, I don't know, like it's whatever deal, whatever store they have a partnership with in the area, but they have Pokemon vending machines, and then like they're on timers, so every once in a while they'll put random stock in, and you can get like a pack or a booster box or something. But it's pretty good. Let me know if I say something that might be annoying. I don't want to bring my bad vibes or anything. No, you're fine, dude. But yeah, that's the deal with like Pokemon, the vending machines. They're hard to get unless you're actively camping them. But I stopped by before Costco in the morning one day, and bam, I hit a booster box. So now I have 2 booster boxes. Okay, let's see who's winning. Driller is winning. I've been seeing those vending machines around, didn't know if they were a new thing. They're not necessarily that new. They're, I don't know, maybe a couple years. I'm not really sure exactly when they started. Do you think the weapon tier list you made is already outdated? Some of it is, yeah. Some of it is, yeah. I'm not sure exactly where I have some things, but I know for a fact that the high explosive grenade is now probably the best weapon in the game. And I honestly think before I had it, it was like one of the worst weapons. So yeah, that's probably, I don't think much has really changed too much. I might put some of the drones a little higher up because I think the explosive drone builds are really good now. But yeah, I think the high explosive grenade and then probably the PGL grenade launcher. I think those are probably the two that have moved up the most. Because I literally think the high explosive grenade is the best weapon in the game now. It's no weapon in this game I would consider broken except that one. That weapon is literally broken. It's unfair. It's so bad. I would never call for a weapon to be nerfed, but I'm pretty confident that weapon's gonna get nerfed. It's broken. It's way too good. Who's your favorite character to play? Favorite character, I really like the heavy gunner because I like using the heavy weapons. I really like the Thunderhead. I really like the Breach Cutter. Least favorite would probably be one of the, maybe like the Scout. Which one is it? The Scout that has all the light weapons. This guy, the Recon. That's probably one of my least favorite. I think the light weapons in this game kind of suck. I'm really liking cold weapons. What do you think of them now? I'm still kind of in the same boat. I think with the higher, with the rebalancing they did of Hazard 5, I think there's a little bit more value to them, especially the cryo cannon. But overall, I'm still not like a huge fan of the cold weapons. I waited outside GameStop for a gift and there were like 6 people trying to scout the Pokeball release and a dad flipped out because he didn't get one. That's how it is, man. Pokemon has got to be one of the most scalped products right now. You know, like outside of shoes, Pokemon is getting scalped super hard right now and it sucks. It's really hard to get stuff. And if you don't get it, you have to pay over retail price. So like a booster box, right? A normal booster box at retail, if you're able to get one, which is very hard, is $161. But if you don't get one and then you have to buy it from a scalper or a reseller, you're paying like $200 to $300 for a box. I wonder why Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic the Gathering, I don't know. I mean, I don't really know. Right now One Piece and Dragon Ball are getting really popular, but yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic the Gathering, they never really, I don't know. Yeah, they never really got there. I don't know why. Okay, let's get started. So who won? Driller. Uh-oh, my chat reset. Hold on, my chat froze. I think I gotta restart it real quick. Docs, chat. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Driller wins. I guess I have to do another poll, so I guess I probably should have started that. Okay, then let's do one more poll. So we're gonna be doing Biome Mastery, Hazard 5, Driller, and so we'll do this one pretty quickly. Which sub? We have Foreman. We have Interrogator. And then we have Strong Armed. Okay, why can't? Which sub? Foreman Interrogator must contain. Oh, wait, that's why I had an extra option. Okay. So there you go. Vote on the sub and then we'll get started. Let's see. That could be that cold weapon saved you in the tournament. Did you watch? Yeah, if people didn't see, I didn't really make an announcement for it, but I am in the Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, you know, international tournament. We had our first round last week on Thursday, and then we have the finals this Thursday. So if you want to watch, go ahead. But it's at 7 a.m. Pacific time for me, which is super early. I don't know what time that would be for you. If you're in the UK, it's a good time. If you're in the States, it's a bad time. Where I live in the UK, I got no hope of finding Pokemon, but I lost interest when Evo 5 and sets from around that time stopped being available. Yeah, it's like I can still get product sometimes, but it's still a lot of work. You know, you have to follow Twitter feeds, you have to be in Discords, you have to have notifications on your phone all the time. So I'm able to get stuff, but it's tough. But then what makes it hard is, like, for these drinking streams, I need to get a lot of packs. That's more difficult because then I have to buy a booster box, and those cost a little bit more and they're much harder to get. Let's see. Dog, like, they limit it to one per person. These mid-20s bought them, and he must not have a life buying kid toys. It's they finally, a lot of stores finally started putting limits on things, thankfully. Because before, Walmart was they just let you buy everything. And so, yeah, there would be people in Walmart where they would just buy 30 boxes and just not let anybody else get anything. It gets a little crazy. It sucks. It sucks. And it's hard to collect stuff. I need some dip for my blue Takis. Cheese dip tastes so damn good. I tried Takis one time, didn't really like it. My kids were, for whatever reason, they really wanted to try it. I had never heard of Takis, but we bought a bag and wasn't like the biggest fan. And then Interrogator wins. Shocking. I wouldn't say that's shocking. I think Interrogator's probably one of the most popular classes in this game. So Interrogator it is. So you guys are gonna pick wow, what a start. You guys will pick the weapons and you'll pick the artifacts. I'll pick the level ups. All right, let's do pickup raise. Hi from Japan. What up, Sock? Japan is my next place to visit. The wife wants to go, the kids want to go. So our next, whenever we get budgeted for our next big trip, we're gonna plan on Japan. Always wanted to go there. Okay, so you guys are gonna pick the weapon now. Which weapon? Oh wait, that's not it. We're not doing a Q&A. Start poll. Which weapon? So I'm just gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3. Although I guess we could do, yeah, 1, 2, 3, reroll. So we'll give that like a minute. Go ahead and vote. 1 is obviously gonna be here, 2, 3, and then reroll. People legit throw down for them. I know. Well, that's the problem with the vending machines too. People get really mad at people who camp those. And I mean, I guess it's fair to get mad at them, but I mean, I don't know. Like, it does suck. You see that a lot. You see that a lot with the what do you call it? At the vending machines, people just sit there like all day and they don't let other people like get anything. So yeah, like that's a bummer. It's a bummer that like people are like that, but I guess that's life. Okay, we'll turn that one off. That one doesn't work. I'm still thinking about whether Spell Brigade 1.0 will. I think it will, Matt. I think they'll add enough that it'll make a bunch of us want to come back in and play it. I don't know exactly how much they're gonna add to it, but I think if they add 2 and 3 spell runs, that's enough to get me back into it for a while. If they change how the infusions and the elements work, I think that's kind of enough, at least for a little bit. And then, yeah, I know they're adding prestige. I still don't know what that's going to entail. So we may or may not get the prestige stuff. So yeah, I guess it depends what exactly comes at 1.0. But it'll be, I think it'll be enough. Okay, so this is why this is going to be like a 2-hour this is why this is going to be a 2-hour one run video. You guys are literally going to vote for everything. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let's see, I need the 2 yeah, it is. It's hard. It's hard. Pokemon's hard right now. I try not to take it like too serious because I don't camp anything. If I have the time and I know something's dropping, maybe I'll go wait in line for like an hour. But yeah, you can get plenty of Pokemon cards here. There are a small amount of scalpers or selfish people, but mostly it's fine. You'll give me some insider info? Will do. I mean, it probably wouldn't be for another year. So if we're still talking in a year, I'll hit you up. I miss joining you for Spell Brigade. That was fun. We'll definitely, I can guarantee you when 1.0 comes out, I'm pretty sure we'll get back into it. The last few updates have just been really lame because all they've been adding is like a weapon. And you know, weapons, like new weapons just aren't really, they're not really enough to like get you back into it. They're just not. Okay, so coupon 1. It seems like you guys are gonna be nice and give me good stuff again. But I'm optimistic. I wouldn't even say cautiously optimistic. I am optimistic for 1.0 release. Especially if everything they've said is coming out in that 1.0 update, then I think it's gonna be very good. I think it's going to be a good update. Okay, there's a magnet. I'll try not to forget that. Still beam lifetime. New wizard or spells are very low priority. I agree. That's what made their updates so lame. Every time it was a new wizard and a new spell, and nothing else changed. Like that wasn't fun. And I think the problem, I was kind of thinking about this the other day. I think the problem with that game and the way it's designed is whenever they add new spells, they're not exciting because all the spells are kind of the same. And it's the infusions that sort of make something different. Because you know, there's no ice spells in that game. So you can't do like, you're not doing an ice build with like a frozen, a frost nova, blizzard. You know, you're not doing builds like that. So when they add a new spell, they're the same as every other spell. It just like either falls from the ground, stays on the ground, or whatever, shoots out at you. But they all literally do the exact same thing pretty much. And then you have the infusions like adding dark that make them sort of a bit more unique. So adding a new spell to the game is never exciting because it doesn't do anything new. It doesn't change how the game is played. You know? So I think that's kind of what the issue is with that game, really. And that's why every time a new wizard or a new spell comes out, we're just like, all right, that's not really that exciting. Magnet reminder, thank you. We'll go get it right now. Okay, so this is our next weapon. These are 3 pretty good choices here. Okay, start a pull. Which weapon? 1. 2, 3, or reroll. What up, Tony? How's it going? But yeah, like I said, I think if they added 2 and 3 spell runs are probably enough to get me to jump back in for like 10 or 15 videos, because then we can really start doing new builds. You know, we can do the swords and the solar, you know, get a really close range build going, or you could do bomb builds. We could do like a falling stars and the birds, like 2 of my favorite spells. You know, we could do 2 really OP weapons. You could do 1 full fire, 1 full cold. You could do like fire cold builds. There's a lot of fun stuff to do there. Okay, so which one's winning here? Sludge pump it is. So it looks like we're going full beams here. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna grab this magnet right now. I just wish they, like right now, I just wish they would give us a date for it. That's that's what I want to know now. When is this coming out? Because it seems like it's soon. Right? I feel like it's got to be soon, but I don't know how soon. I mean, are we still talking, are they still a month out, 2 months out, 3 months out, or could it be like any day now? Let's do potency on the cold. Okay, this is gonna get us our last weapon. So here we go, last weapon. And then we'll just be voting on artifacts that drop. 1, 2, 3. Reroll. So with these options, we go incendiary grenade and we get the fire buffs. We could go viper drone and get acid buffs, or we would do a Sabata, and I don't know what we would do with the Sabata. We could turn that into a fire or acid. We'll see. We'll see what you guys vote. There's still another beam weapon if we want to re-roll, which it looks like re-roll is winning. Okay, so we'll end it there. Re-roll's got a pretty big lead. Okay. Oh. This one feels like a tough choice. Okay, so startable. So now you guys have some real options here. Like I said, we can either keep this with the beams and pick the fire turret, or as I was literally talking about before, high explosive grenade is now the most broken weapon in the game, so we could go with that, or the toxin grenade and we could get toxic upgrades. The only problem going high explosive grenade is we obviously don't have explosive weapons or throwables, so we won't be able to really make it that strong. But it is a default mining weapon now. So I think what I think they need to do with this one is the level 18 overclock makes enemies run away from you. I think they need to get rid of that. I think if they wanted to nerf this weapon, just get rid of that level 18 overclock where enemies run away from you, because that's, I think, what makes this weapon extremely broken. This is pretty close. Only like 1 or 2 votes between beam and high explosive grenade. So we'll give this another 10 seconds or so, 10 or 20 seconds. Beam me up. I mean, beam build, if we wanted to go with synergy, beam build would be the best. This would be the best because this would give me fire and another beam. But high explosive is god tier weapon right now. Okay, we'll give it 5 more seconds. This was definitely the closest vote, though. And the winner is high explosive grenade. What exactly does enemies run away even do? It literally makes the enemies run away from you. They run away in fear. So you can basically sit in the middle of the map, and if you have enough explosion radius and reload, no enemies will ever come near you again. So like, see how the enemies kind of swarm you? Once we get this to level 18 and we have the enemies run away from us, you won't see an enemy on the screen. That's that's the problem with that weapon. That's why it's so OP. On top of it can mine the whole map super easily now. The only problem is this isn't the build to do it, because we're not going to get explosion damage. We're not going to get explosion radius. We're not going to get any of those big buffs that are going to make this broken. So we'll see how it fits in with this one, but it's still really good. But yeah, we're not going to get the explosion. We're not going to get the explosion tags that we normally would. Okay, we'll do all of these. We'll go potency. We'll get the extra beam. We'll do damage, XP. We'll get both of these again. And then let's go damage. And then let's go full damage, less lifetime. We'll go beam damage. That's it.
This is a simple mining mission. Get it done, miner.
But it's hilarious because that weapon used to do no damage too, and then they buffed the damage for it, and now it's literally it's like I said, I think it's the only weapon that's broken. I think a lot of weapons are, you know, there's god tier super strong weapons. That's the only weapon though that is just straight broken. But I mean, that's what these games are about sometimes, you know? Sometimes it's cool to have weapons that break the game. You don't have to use it all the time. It's not like this is a multiplayer competitive game. So it's not that big of a deal. Like, who cares? But yeah, I don't know. We'll see if the devs ever do anything about it. Okay, we're gonna get this to drop, but we're not gonna pick it up. I don't have enough nitro right now. Wait, what do we miss? Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay, we got to get that right there. Let's go armor. Okay. No, we can get this. I have 29. Okay, this one feels like an easy one. Do you guys even want me to put a vote up for this, or are we just re-rolling? Because these ones are shit. Upgrade to get the cluster bombs. That's the best one. Get the 3 extra, to get the 3 extra bombs. I like that one on pretty much everyone. Does Mastery not allow you to do a single weapon run? It does. Mastery lets you do single weapon runs, but the only problem that I don't like with the Masteries is, you know, it's only like a 3-stage dive. Yeah, I figured. We'll just re-roll. Okay, this one's definitely a vote. These are all pretty good items for this build. No scanners, but these are still, this is still vote worthy. So I mean, Chemist Kit is probably the best pick here. energy bars will get us tons of damage, but we'll lose a bunch of health, and then we could get a cold belt. We do have a cryo cannon. So there's 3 solid choices here. I would probably, my personal pick would probably be number 1, which looks like it's gonna win. HE nades went from D tier to God tier. Seriously, I've never seen a weapon jump that much. All right, Chemist Kit wins.
I'm raring to try this out.
The PGL grenade launcher too got a pretty good buff, but that's nowhere near a God tier. I always did think it was a good idea though to I might have to even go back and watch some tape, because I feel like I might have said multiple times that like some of these weapons need to have innate mining in them. And I think putting it on, I do think putting it on the high explosive grenade was a good idea, but I think they need to maybe, if they wanted to nerf it, get rid of either, like I said, get rid of the, make the enemies run away in fear, or lower the damage a bit on it, I guess. I don't know. Hey, Rye, first time, long time. I've been enjoying the single weapon focus videos. Keep it up. Hey, thanks. They're fun to do. Like, I like doing the one weapon runs. I wish this game had a little bit more customization to where I could actually do one weapon runs on a 10 stage dive. Because that would be my dream sort of update here. Let me do an official one weapon or 2 weapon run. That's the kind of stuff that I like. I'd pay money for that. If they wanted to charge me $10 to put that as DLC, I would pay for it. Not encouraging them to do it because I don't think that's a good idea, but I would love to have more customization in my builds. Because we do 2 weapon, 1 weapon runs all the time, but you know, it's hard when those weapons, when we see other weapons that I don't want to level up. But I like doing the 1 weapon runs. I'm not gonna try for the legendaries or any of that yet. Let's do status effect damage there. Oh, real magnet. Let's not get that. Okay, we're gonna need magnet reminders here. Well, actually, probably not, because it's really late in the map. I'm gonna hope I don't forget. And there's probably a junk piece of gear down here, yeah. Oh yeah, endless. Can't forget about endless. Endless mode for sure. They have it, like, at least they've announced endless mode. It's just, man, who knows when that game's gonna, who knows when that's gonna come out? Because, I mean, I know game development's hard, and I'm not gonna be like too rough on the devs here, but the updates have been very slow with this game recently. Like the last update to 1.0 was like 6 or 8 months. It was something crazy like that. And now that 1.0 is out, it's ooh, another beam. And now that 1.0 is out, it's like we have no idea what's coming next. They did an update, but that was more of a balance update. They didn't really add any new content or anything. But I have no idea what's next with this game, and I think that sucks. I wish I knew what was next. They've said things, but they haven't said enough. But yeah, endless mode, that's been working hard on the mobile version. Oh man. Probably. I know a lot of people play the mobile version. They said they like it. I mean, personally, I would never play it, but that's just me. Because I play this game too much. I don't need another thing to put it on. Elemental, is this the first run? Yeah, this will probably be the first and only run. I think this is gonna be a one run kind of night. Let's do damage. We're doing a chat literally picks everything though.
I rarely pick one of these. Surely next time will be better.
Hope they let us choose our starting weapon soon. 100%. 100%. I keep reiterating too, like in a bunch of my videos, that they should just let every subclass pick between 3 different weapons. I think that would help build variety a lot too. Especially because I want to do 4 drone runs. There's 4 drones in the game, but you can't do a 4 drone run, which sucks. There's no way to do that unless you get a weapon box, and that's like a 1 in 50 chance. But yeah, there's a lot of little things they could do, and like I said, I just want more customization over my runs. Let me pick a starting weapon. Let me do 1 weapon runs where I can only get 1 weapon the whole time. Let me do 2 weapons, whatever. You know, that would be my kind of dream stuff. Endless mode would be sick. My only worry about endless mode is time, I guess. Because I kind of think about that part. You know, a 10-stage dive, usually, like when I'm doing a video, a 10-stage dive takes me about an hour. If I did endless mode, I wonder what that would look like. Like, how long is an endless mode gonna take? Okay, we have good choices here. 1, 2, 3. Reroll. So with this one, we can either get one of the best damage items in the game, pay to win, or just one of the best items in the game, the pickaxe. But the problem with the pickaxe right now is we don't have any scanners, but I still think that's one of the best weapons, or one of the best items, with or without the scanners. Devs know you will just die in the first 4 levels if they do 4 drone run. No. Drones are bonkers. Endless mode with an option to quit at the store. See, that's probably... That's what they're going to do, because that's why... I think they added that in the last patch, where we can quit at the store and then come back in and continue our run. But for me personally, doing videos, I don't like to do part 1 and part 2 videos. I would rather just do everything in one run. And so, you know, if that makes it a 2-hour video, that's really long. But I don't know. I mean, it's not like I haven't done 2-hour videos before. Yet another zombie survivor had some really long videos. Spell Brigade had some really long videos. So it wouldn't be like I've never done them before, but... Okay, and the winner is... Oh, this wasn't even really close. I thought this would be closer. So, pickaxe by a landslide. I feel like you guys try to make me too happy in these runs. you always give me my favorite stuff. One of these days, we're gonna do... Like, I've been thinking about ideas for different streams. You know, we're gonna do something, we're gonna do like a big stream, like a marathon type stream, when I hit 20,000 subs, because we're almost there. I think I'm at like 19,100. So when we hit 20,000 subs, we'll do like a marathon stream. But I also, okay, I'll let you guys pick this too, but we're not going to do an official poll. 3 beams or better beams? Because we love you, thanks. But I was thinking one of these days, like, not obviously not now because it's way too late, but one of these streams, I'll let you guys, we'll still do like a chat picks everything, but we'll do something where you purposely, like, if you get me killed, I'll add like $10 to the donation goal or something, or I'll add $15 to the donation goal. So like you want to get me killed because there's going to be some incentive to it where if I actually lose, you know, I'll do something. Man, this is pretty split. No, it looks like 3 beams is the winner. We got 2 better beams and then most people saying salvage. Oh god, could you imagine? Salvage and hope that we get 1 beam. But one of these days we'll do a stream where you guys are going to purposely try to pick the worst things for me, and I'll figure out something for that. Hey T-Rex, thanks for the sub. Because maybe I'll even play on the hard maps too to make it even more challenging. You know, we'll play like on Hollow Bow or the Azure map, Azure Weld. Let's go potency. Let's do life. No, let's do damage reload. RNG dice roll for all choices for a run would be brutal. Why does it says rock and stone and never stone and rock? I don't know. Maybe when they're drunk enough they do. Let's go reload for heavy. Dwarves drink a lot, so I bet it's been said. Okay, we'll do the luck. That was, I think that was our first luck item. All right, let's do the pickup radius. We need to get more status effect damage too. We haven't really gotten a lot of that. Our status effect damage is, hey, Big Tom, the legend. Thank you so much for the donation. Closer to the next drinking stream. Yep. I mean, we're technically already at one, but we might be, you know, we could be doing back-to-back weekends. Thank you so much for the donation. And then again, for those that don't know, any donation goes towards this top thing up here where we do a drinking stream. We've already met part 3, which is going to be this Friday. We turn Deep Rock Galactic into a drinking game. And, you know, we just hang out, have fun, drink a little bit, open some Pokemon. So we're doing that Friday. You sent a donation to, like through PayPal? Is that what you mean? Well, oh shit. Thank you all. I'll look at that and add it in. I need to figure out a way. I need to figure out a way to make like notifications for that kind of stuff show up too. But I saw, because I haven't really been doing this, you know, I haven't really been doing the live streaming stuff that long and like getting donations and all that. Like it's all kind of new to me. And then after the last stream, I saw like, I mean, it is what it is because it's not like it's any different than anything else, but YouTube takes a bigger cut of donations than I thought. Let's do damage and burn. And so I was like, you know, I'll just set up a PayPal link, and if people want to donate through that, they can do that instead.
I rarely pick one of these.
Let's go reload.
Something epic with this.
We don't need the max HP, but let's reload again. Let's do this one, and then we'll mark the potency.
There's work to be done.
I did add a bot though. So a lot of people here, like a lot of people will always come in and type like exclamation Discord. So now it actually does something, I think. There it goes. So I did add a bot to the stream. So I'm starting to get there with all the stuff you would expect from someone who actually streams more often. Isn't YouTube 70? Yeah, YouTube 70/30. So if you were to donate $100, YouTube keeps 30 of it, which was nuts to me. But you know, I don't know. It's hard. It's like YouTube provides the service. You know, if it wasn't for YouTube, like I wouldn't be able to make any sort of donations. They're the one that provides the service. They're the one that gives you the resources for it. You know, when people donate through YouTube, you know, you get like a big notification in the channel. So like I get it, but it also, yeah, it's also a lot. Could be worse. Twitch is 50/50. Yeah, Twitch is, is Twitch 50/50 with their bits though? I don't think the bits are 50/50. It's been so long. But I know like their subs, like if you pay for a sub, you know, the $5, $6 sub, I know they keep half of it. I don't know what it is for like the bit donation though, but maybe it is.
Objective completed. Red sugar.
Okay, let's get our next artifact here.
Clean up the LZ.
But yeah, so I just set up a PayPal account on, or a business. I have a PayPal, but I set up like a business PayPal.
Get ready. The dwarf is up, crate.
What are we missing here? Subs are definitely 50/50. Yeah, subs are definitely 50/50 because I remember that because I streamed on Twitch a long time ago, and that was definitely 50/50. Ooh, okay. This is a tough choice here. Two, three. So I'm curious what you guys will do here. Huli bait is, these two suck. The tripod and the calibrator, absolute garbage. Horrible artifacts. Not trying to incentivize your vote, but those two are garbage. Huli bait is super good. But we're already at the bosses. It might be tough to kill them. I think they are worse with bits. I don't know. It's been so long since I did Twitch. What I do like about Twitch though is, I don't know if YouTube does this as much, but Twitch had so much really good integration with bits, like being able to play music, sound effects, tying things to like rewards. They were really good with bits. I don't know if YouTube really has that kind of stuff. I think YouTube has like the rubies or something, but I don't even see that anywhere ever. YouTube is the alpha omega though, especially for growth. I agree. The biggest thing I wish I would have done is quit Twitch a lot sooner and move over to YouTube. That's probably my biggest regret with content creation. I was on Twitch for way too long, thinking that I always like this was always sort of a like just a hobby. Like this was never a career goal for me, and it never will be. Like even if we somehow get to 100,000 subs, you know, I'm never quitting my day job kind of deal. So this will always just be kind of like a side gig. But with Twitch, it was so hard to grow because I only streamed like 2 or 3 nights a week for a few hours at night on the West Coast, which is literally like the worst time to stream because you don't get the East Coasters, you don't get like anybody over the seas because they're like 8 hours ahead and it's like 4 a.m. But yeah, like I should have moved to YouTube so long ago because actual content creation, like daily videos, was so much better for me. Okay, so we're going number 3. So I do think that's the pick, but we got to really hope that we can kill these guys before we kill the bosses. That's going to be the hardest part. I'm going to do a big loop around here. So where did they all run off to? I think they all went. Did they all go left? No, some of them went this way. I see the trails. Let's go legendary. Okay, we'll take the hits there. Okay, you know, I'm gonna take the armor. You guys aren't gonna vote on these ones. I'll take that one. If 2 artifacts show up, then you guys can vote. Okay, we'll go straight armor. Okay, now I gotta go find those other 2. Oh, here's the other one. Oh, wow. Okay, this is working out really well. Ooh, a nitrous scanner. We'll take that. And then last one. That's good. That's good. We got, like, these are, the hooly bugs are the best. Okay. You guys can pick, but just vote in chat. Piercing is useless. We could do the 3 HP artifact, but I will say if we take that, that doesn't get it out of the pool, which we do sometimes. We'll pick an artifact so it's out of the pool, but with the red sugar cubes, I think you can stack those almost infinitely, or we can just take the beam damage. So just vote 1, 2, or 3. I'll just go with whatever one I see the most of. Caught the live. What up, Nigel? Yeah, I mean, we're not live often, so if you catch one, you're very lucky. Okay, we got 3 votes for 3. 3 it is. I don't really need the HP either. The HP is kind of useless right now because one, I just got 200 HP for killing those bugs. Who's voting 1? I mean, we could take piercing and get it out of the pool. We could have. All right. We definitely, man, we still need way more like status effect damage. Oh, there we go. Status effect damage. I love it when I speak things into existence. Because we're definitely lacking that. And I need more beams on my acid right now. That has like nothing. I will say, chat, though, I think we made a mistake getting the high explosive grenade. I don't think it's going to work out so well in this run. It might be slightly better now because we did get, at least we have, at least we did get a, what do you call it, a scanner. Okay, let's go. You know, I'm going to do the reload there. And then we're going to do the 3 weaker grenades.
Stage 4 is done. Onwards to stage 5 we go.
Okay, we'll buy potency, damage, armor. By more potency.
I'm feeling lucky.
Armor XP mining.
This one.
We'll go damage on that one.
What else we got?
The luck, lifetime,
Best survivor.
range.
Makes me want to be a better
And that's
boy.
it.
The dreadnought will emerge when you destroy the small cocoons. And watch out for elites.
Just
Keep your cool. You will make it out just fine.
But going back to that other comment, I just like YouTube a lot better than Twitch. Twitch I do think has way better tools though for live streaming. But that is it's literally only a live streaming service, so that would make sense.
die a little inside every time I have to take out.
But YouTube's been clearly way more better. I think I did Twitch for like 2 or 3 years. And I think I don't even know how many followers I have right now, but I want to say maybe like 800. You know, and I put a lot of time and effort into it for as little as I did Twitch. But like I would always try to come up with fun ideas. Oh, this was one. Okay, wait, I'm not gonna talk about it. It'd be a spoiler for a future event. So never mind. We're not gonna talk about it right now. Let's go potency. Currently stuck on hazard 2. Probably it's been, man, I wish I could provide better advice for that kind of stuff because it's been so long. But yeah, I would probably guess it's definitely probably a lack of meta, a lack of gear. Gear wasn't around when I was playing, so it like totally rebalances everything. But it could just be you need to use like more OP builds too. This is an interesting one. You know, stick with the strong builds like the Interrogator, the Heavy Gunner, the M1000, Demolitionist, you know, some of the stronger characters. Okay, so let's start a poll. This one's interesting because I don't know what you guys will do here. 1, 2, 3, or reroll. The powder is okay. The tripod is garbage, but you know it's a weapon box. And I know everybody loves the weapon box. What's in the box? It could be a beam. You never know. Spill the beans? Nope. I'll give you a hint. If you look at my shorts, you'll see it in there. From, you know, probably a couple years ago. That's all I'm going to say. But it'll be, because it's not something I'm going to do anytime soon. Like it might be for like the 20,000 stream. Because, you know, it'll be for like, I'll save it for like a bigger event. But yeah, where are we at? We're at 19. So I'm trying to look real quick. Yeah, we're at 19,073 subs. When we get to 20,000 subs, we'll do like a big special stream, and we'll do some of the stuff I used to do on Twitch in there. So you can watch, if you see some of my shorts from a few years ago, you'll maybe kind of figure it out. It'll be the boomerang. Could be. That actually wouldn't be the worst one though, because it would be technically a status effect weapon. $20 spill the beans. Oh man, I hate doing that kind of stuff. If you want to, because I don't want to, like, I don't know. This is where this is where it becomes like a gray area for me. I'm okay with donations, but man, like, I don't want to like force, like, I don't want to make it seem like, I don't know. If you donate 20, fine, I'll spill the beans. But don't feel like I don't know. Don't feel like you have to though. M1000, it could be. Bruh, don't bribe this. That's that's exactly what it feels like. Nah, keep the spoilers. All right, Detective Tom on the case. Cause like, trust me, I love donations. I'm all for them. But I don't know, like, cause some people will come in and say like all the time too, like, hey, I want to donate $20, do this type of build. Like, I don't know. That's always kind of like a moral gray area for me. Don't let them pressure you. Oh yeah, that's true. Nah, secret is secret. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. I don't really care if I spoil it too much, but it's more, yeah, like it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's really, really hard to explain. Like, I don't know if you would call it an integrity thing. Cause like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't need the money, you know, like this isn't like my job. So like, I love the donations. I love putting them towards this drinking stream and doing Pokemon and stuff, but like other stuff, that's kind of hard. But I will say, I will start off with this. My integrity is going out the window for the 20,000 stream. That'll be, I'll let you, I will say that for this 20,000 sub stream, everything I'm saying right now is going out the window. Everything will go out the window, and we will do stupid stuff for donations for that stream. Okay, so what are we doing here? This was pretty close. So we got weapon box wins. It's your stream, donos on the donator. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Like, yeah, if people want to donate, fine. Like, cool. That's fine. I don't care. Like, you got the money, you want to help support the stream, like, cool. Like, I'm all for it. But yeah, it's just the side stuff. Like if I give you $15, will you do like an explosive build? It's like, well, I guess, but I don't really want to like encourage that. I don't know. I don't know. That's where it just gets like morally ambiguous for me. Okay. I appreciate the shamelessness. Yep. Like I said, for the 20,000 one, will be all that integrity goes out the window. Being a good person is what it is. Keep it a secret. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Whatever. We'll say it's being a good person. Okay. So what's in the box? Oh, it is the M1000. Someone said M1000. And that's what we got. Cool. One of the best weapons in the game. Not necessarily again for this build, but a great weapon nonetheless. Oh, and it is level 6. Oh, and it's a fire weapon. We got the fire on it. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that works out great. Who called it? Who said M1000? Where are we? I got to give that person a shout out. Ready said M1000. Good job. Yeah, called it. Yep, that was you. And it's fire too. That's perfect. Because now we get this fire damage upgrade. That's pretty funny. Yeah, that's a great weapon to get. We'll have to see if we can level this up. I still feel that our damage is kind of low here, though. I think it's partially because... I think it is because we do have a high explosive grenade, which is honestly going to suck in this build. We have a cryo cannon, which doesn't do any damage. And then we only have a 1 beam acid right now, which has way too much range. I did not realize I have that much range. When did I get so much beam range? I should not have been picking that as much. It's great for the fire and the cryo, but extra range isn't that good for the acid. Hold up a second. Oh, that's why. Okay, never mind. I take that back. Because I saw our weapon range went back down. Holy shit, I should not have equipped this item. We should not have run this item. 100% range for 15 seconds when the boss spawns, and then 10% range when you up status effect. Yeah, we have, honestly, we do have pretty poor damage this run. We don't have any damage items either outside of this one. All right, let's go fire rate. Let's get this M1000 going. Excited about the 12th. If you're talking about the tournament, yes and no. I think it makes me more nervous than I should be. I think that's really it. Like, if that's what you're referring to, the first round I was super nervous. Like, I do not like doing that kind of stuff. It's really going outside of the box for me to like participate in some sort of like esport like that. And I purposely didn't tell anybody either, because I didn't want people to show up and watch and like expect me to win. Like, that's the thing too. I don't want people to expect me to win. That's the hard part. Because I know the people that are left in the tournament, I know they're pretty good. And one of the guys, Farham, who you guys may or may not know, he used to play this game a lot when it first came out, and he won the first championship, and he's really good at this game. He's like really big into like the whole theory crafting kind of stuff. What esport? I mean, I wouldn't it's kind of an esport, but not really. But Deep Rock Galactic Survivor Ghost Ship Games, they put on an invitational tournament for this game. So they had, last Thursday, they had the quarterfinals where, you know, 8 of us started in the tournament. We play it's incredibly hard too. And of course, I get slotted into the escort mission slot. So every single one of my matches is an escort mission, which I hardly ever play. And so now I'm stuck playing that. They put in some incredibly tough modifiers. And then on top of that, they only put you in level 75 gear. So you're playing Hazard 5 with a ton of difficult modifiers, and you're very poorly equipped in gear. And so if you watch the first round, there were quite a few people who died within like 30 seconds. Because that's how tough it is. If you got caught, you were pretty much dead. So the guy I played against, he died within like the first 30 seconds of the game, and I pretty much got the win and got moved to the next round.
Let's shake it up.
Let's go with damage. And yeah, the casters are pretty funny, but like it's satire in a way. You know, it's esports satire. But it's still, for us, it's still competitive, you know, because obviously you kind of want to go in there and try to win and get the belt and all that. But I think the problem is, like I said, the reason I didn't really tell anybody is because I didn't want to go in with the expectations of people think I'm going to win. But for whatever it is, you know, it's still a fun event. And I'm just gonna, like, I'm just not gonna put pressure on myself to do it. Like, if I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. That's kind of what it's gonna be. But that's the problem. Like, it's super tough. It's so, if you go back and watch the video, I thought I was dead within the first 30 seconds too, because I got stuck in a bad spot and I had to run through a bunch of bugs. But luckily I didn't die. But I really thought I was. I was like, oh shit, I'm dead here. Okay, here's another good choice here. Let's see, start a poll. Which one? 1, 2, 3, reroll. So I'm not really too familiar with the people that are left in the tournament. But again, you can go back, you can go to like Ghost Ship Games and watch them. But I know Farham, and if I play Farham, luckily it wouldn't be until the championship. Because he's probably the best player in this. And I don't really know the other guys too much. They're Deep Rock Galactic players, but they might be more the OG Deep Rock Galactic, not necessarily as much into the Survivor. Bragging rights or cash? No, none of that. It's you get like they have like a custom made belt though that they'll send you, but there's no money or anything. Like I said, it's all satire, it's all for fun. Bro, believe in yourself. Believe in the you that believes in the me that believes in the you. I mean, I kind of believe in myself, but honestly, I just put too much pressure on myself for like no reason. Because honestly, like, this is all for funsies, and I honestly don't care if I win. Like, if I make a mistake and die, like, I'm not going to be that disappointed. And if I win, like, cool, that'd be sweet, but whatever. That's bragging rights? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I could sell the belt. I could probably sell the belt. I would never do that, but I could. Any advice for new players on getting to in-game runs fast? Just run the OP builds non-stop. Mine all the meta. Yeah, I think now I would think if you're a new player and you want to get to in-game, the best bet is probably to just run the demolitionist. Run the demolitionist, run the high explosive grenade, mine the shit out of the entire map every single run, get all the meta resources, and just rinse and repeat. That's probably the way to go, I think. Okay. Oh wow, this was a blowout. Gold tip bullets. But as of right now, I think that would be my best advice. Do the masteries for those weapons and that subclass. Get those masteries as high as you can get them. Do the demolitionist subclass mastery, and then just run those over and over. Put it on Snorlax, so that'd be great. Okay, so at least we got some sort of damage item here, though. Okay, let's go with luck. We haven't gotten luck in a while. But yeah, if you want to watch the tournament, like I said, it's Saturday, or not Saturday, Thursday. This Thursday. I don't know. You'll have to look at their website or their Steam page or their Discord, because I don't know exactly what time it would be where you're at. It's 7 a.m. my time though, so that means I gotta get up at like 6 a.m. and we have to do like test stuff to make sure everything's running properly and all that. It's always this guy that's hard to kill. This guy must have some status effect damage resistance. All right, we'll take the gold. Reload. Okay, we're pretty fast, so let's get some of the XP and then we'll bail. Okay, we can do... I'm not going to do weapon range here anymore. I'll buy individual weapon range, but not for those, because I don't want lifetime. I don't want this weapon to get a little weird. We could do fire rate, status effect, damage, pickup radius, and we'll do one more reroll to see what shows up. Okay, we'll mark that. Actually, let's do one more. Okay, let's do reload. Our high explosive grenade is definitely very low level. Not on purpose either, I just don't think we've seen good upgrades for it. Ooh, a bug. We'll hope for... I mean, it's kind of late, but I'll still take another scanner. Let's go lifetime. Ooh, this actually isn't too bad. Damage reload, we'll take that. It's low-key one of my favorite items in the game. I just love it. I always talk so highly of the diver's manual. It's just such a it's a good item that's kind of like fits with everything. Okay, we have options here. We'll put this one to a vote because I don't think this one is necessarily obvious. Which one? Okay, we got 1, 2, 3 and reroll. So with this one, we have a fire belt, which isn't horrible because we do have 2 fire weapons. Our M1000 is technically a fire weapon now. We do have a mocap. This is okay-ish. I don't necessarily know how much health we'll lose, you know. I guess I could get hit on purpose every once in a while. Or we could do the BLT, which before I used to think was a really good weapon or a really good artifact. I thought it was one of the better ones that I would talk about all the time because there's hardly any way to get life regen in this game. And then 80 HP was a lot. but now it's so easy to get where we're at right now. So BLT is definitely jumped down or dropped down a lot. Fire belt for the win. This is pretty close. Well, I guess not as close as I thought. It looks like reroll's gonna win. I'll give it like 10 seconds. There's only 8 votes though. There's a lot of lurkers here. I love lurkers, but push that button and vote. We got 85 viewers right now, and there's only 10 votes. Trust me, though, I know all about lurking. Lurking is the heart and soul of streaming. Okay, now we're tied. We'll give it another like 10 seconds. This one keeps going back and forth. We're getting a lot more votes now. Thank you everybody for coming out and voting. We're still like at a 1 vote differential. Okay, I'm gonna give it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm falling asleep. Go to bed then. And the winner is 1 fire belt. Fire belt takes it. Yeah, I think I would have picked the fire belt too. That would have been my pick.
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching.
Oh, I thought I heard the bug, and then I thought this guy was the bug right here. The hoarder bug. Definitely was not. I really hope we can get this M1000 upgraded. Do you think the game will ever see another content update? Yeah, 100% it will. It's just a matter of when. There's still an endless mode that needs to come out. So that's the big one. Okay, you guys can vote in chat. Better beams or 3 beams? But yeah, this game is 100% going to get another update. They said endless mode is still coming. It's still in the works. They haven't dropped it yet. But again, it's just who knows when. That's the only problem. I mean, I'm hoping, you know, like within by like summer. That would kind of be my hopes. So yeah, better beams or 3 beams? 3 beams. I'm pretty sure 3 beams is gonna win. Tony says better beams. More beams. I was thinking better. Man, maybe I should have put this to a vote. Okay. We'll go probably 3 beams though. I think 3 beams has it. 2 beams? 3 beams. Better beams from Tom. That was really close, but I think it's 3 beams. Maybe I should have put that one to a vote. That's closer than I thought. I thought 3 beams was gonna run away with it. I probably would have picked 3 beams. I think that would have been my pick. But mainly because, again, I like flashy shit. Let's go beam damage. I think I kind of gave up on my grenade right now. And we'll just take the nitra. go damage. Let's try to get that guy to 18. I think I'm gonna add, we have a couple mottos on the channel, and I think we're gonna add flashy shit as one of the mottos, you know, one of the pillars of the channel. The main one being commit to the build. That's kind of always been the motto of this channel, but I think flashy shit is a good one too. Because that's why I never, a lot of people will always say like, hey, can you turn down the status or the, you know, the visual effects? And I'm usually like, hell no. We're gonna let those explosions shine through. But I get it. Okay, we'll do this one. Okay, you guys can vote again. We'll put this one to an official vote though. So this one's a little bit more interesting too. 1, 2. I mean, it's either 3 beams again, or we get the burn and shock, which I think is pretty cool because it adds it to the ground. Both of these are pretty solid. So we'll give that like 15 seconds. This one's really close again. 2 was winning, but now 3 beams is winning. What would I pick here? How many beams do we have on this? We only have 1 extra beam, huh? Yeah, we only have 1 extra beam. This would be a tough one. I would probably pick the 3 beams. But I really like the idea of the shock stuff on the ground. All right, and the winner is number 1, 3 beams.
This one almost makes it too easy.
Okay, so what do we need to get to 18 now? This guy?
Let's shake it up.
So we have 2 that we need to get there. Let's buy this one because that's cheaper.
Let me try again.
Ooh. We just got the extra beams for that one, but there's another one. Let's go potency, and then that's it. So we have that one marked. So now we get 4 beams. Just like that, we're gonna have 4 extra beams. Yeah, this looks cool though. Too bad there's not an electric beam weapon. I mean, there technically is. The bug zapper technically counts as a beam weapon, but you know what I mean.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Two, Blue Cobra, I think you might be a little bit behind. Hit that live button.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly. Well done. You got them all.
I die a little inside every time I have to take out. I've got a gold blade. That will teach you.
Can't drop supplies.
Okay, let's get this supply drop. We can blow those guys up.
Life. Big swarm is approaching.
Lightning cannon would be cool. Yeah, exactly. I think that'd be sweet. You know, I'm gonna do this one. Let's do this one. Let's do. We're not gonna do the M1. We're not gonna do the thick boy. We're not gonna do the thick boy. So I think damage reload's the way to go here. I think we'll just go with that one. Ooh. Okay. Wow. This is a 14 stack multi-tool. That's really good. That's really good. But then we also have the energy bar, which would give us a ton of damage. Okay, start pull. Which one? 1, 2, 3, or reroll. So for these ones, energy bar is going to give us, you know, probably by the end of the run, we'll probably be in the 90s. So that'll give us a ton of HP, or a ton of damage. And we can afford to lose HP because I have 878 max. The XP scanner is good, but it's a little late in the run. But we also do still have a pickaxe, so not a bad pick. And then the multi-tool, that'll give us insane reload. That's 14 stacks. So what's that? 70? 70 reload minus 25%. How do the tags work? So this one for every unique tag. So like if we come look at this one's heavy, beam, spray, fire, lasting. So this one has 5 tags. And so what this one is saying, for every unique tag, it's going to give you a percentage. So like we got heavy, beam, precise, lasting, but now this one gives us cold. This one's going to give us acid, but then this is where we're going to get a ton of extra tags, because this one gives us throwable, explosive, kinetic, area, and then this one gives us medium, projectile. So we get 14 total unique tags here. But that's how that works. And then with a lot of these weapons, if you get 2 tags, like if you get 2 beam tags, then you'll start seeing the beam upgrades, like beam damage, beam range, or if you get 2 cold weapons, like if you get 2 weapons that have the cold tag or the acid tag, then you'll start seeing cold damage, acid. You'll start seeing those. But that's how the tags work. But this is a tough choice. The reload's really good, but the damage is also really good too. I honestly don't know what I would pick between these ones. That's a tougher pick. But yeah, the 14 tags is really good, mainly because we got 2 weapons right here that don't fit into the synergy of these ones. So these ones give us a lot of extra tags. So we'll give this one 10 seconds. It's pretty close. Overall damage increases dot damage 2, and we lack damage right now severely. That is true. We are pretty low on damage. So the winner is the multi-tool. Right? Yeah, multi-tool. Multi-tool wins. So massive reload. So that'll help, that'll mainly help like our M1000 and then the grenade. The beam weapons, you know, not as much because we have so much lasting on that. Let's go with more reload there. But yeah, damage, we definitely lack damage because I don't even know if we're going to be able to get a... I don't even know if we're going to be able to get the legendary here. Let's go reload. So we'll get a purple here. I think you needed more damage. Yeah, I think we could have used more damage too. Hopefully, maybe the next last ones will get it. I think we're fine though. I mean, it's not like we're gonna lose this run because we have a lot of CC. Our damage isn't horrible, but we definitely, I mean, we have this guy now, so at least we have some sort of damage, but we also don't have a gold scanner, which kind of sucks. Guess we need to come get this. Well, you know, let's go with damage since we're talking about that right now. Not gonna lie, energy bars was literally the best item for damage you could have possibly got. It probably would have been, because like I said, we would have got probably around 100% damage by the end of the run. Let's go beams, potency. We'll go crit damage. I really want to get this guy to 18, which, oh, we're not going to be able, we're just going to be a little bit short.
I'll take this one.
Let's go. Let's re-roll. Maybe we can get a blue one. Oh, okay. Let's go potency on the cold. We'll buy the luck, fine.
Nothing for me here. Let's try it.
We'll mark that fire. And let's do one more.
What else we got?
I'm gonna mark that. Focus on M1000. I want to. I'm trying to get that to 18. Yeah, we definitely have non-stop grenades though. That reload's pretty good. If the grenade was a little bit stronger, that would have been great.
We got supplies ready for you. Clear the landing zone of obstacles, please.
All right, let's get this. Gotta go. Bye. All right. See you later. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night, day, whatever it is for you. Okay. Now, now we have our, no, not quite our last choice. We have one more. But here you go. Here's our potential damage. 2, 3. Reroll. So we get pay to win with 25 stacks XP gain, or we could go all crits right here. Got any secret tech for the tournament this Thursday? Not really. I'm probably gonna run something similar to what we're doing right now though, because I think I mean, I don't think it's any secret, because if you watch the first round, the first round that played, everybody, because I was first, I was the first match, so everybody got to watch us play, and afterwards everybody played the same class I did. Everybody went driller. I don't think everybody went interrogator, but everybody went driller, and I think the majority of people got the cryo cannon. So I think the cryo cannon is the way to go, because the game's way too hard. It's way too hard. I think you need a lot of survivability in CC. So I don't think it's a secret. Everybody saw me play, and then I think I don't know if they planned to go interrogator from the beginning, but I think they saw how good that cryo cannon was and maybe did the same. So I think you're gonna see in the next round, I think you might see everybody playing the driller again. But that's just because we weren't allowed to play it. What's crazy is they didn't allow us to play the branch beforehand. So we had no idea how hard it was going to be. And my first thing was like, okay, you know this is going to be hard. There's going to be mutators, because they showed you what the mutators were and they showed you what your gear was. And then we were playing Hazard 5 and I was like, shit, this is going to be really hard. So I'm just going to go with the cryo cannon. OHRye, when you played first round, I saw you purposely not take burn overclock on cryo. Why? Because again, I can't really remember what I picked, but I was mainly, it was like the whole thing I was going for was just surviving. But also, I think by the time that came up, I had already won. Burn overclock auto make, that is partially true. I think in the tournament that we're playing in though, I really think it's less about killing and more about survivability, because I don't think you can kill everything. Like, I've been playing it, they let us practice on the next 2 rounds. It's really, really hard to kill everything. It's really hard. You're just way underpowered. You're way underpowered in that game, no matter what you do. Even if you take some of the OP weapons, it feels like you're just underpowered because you're stuck in level 75 gear. You don't get a pick if you're running a status effect build or not. So if your current gear has no status effect damage, then the burn overclock really sucks because you're not doing any burn status effect damage. Like, it's nice if you can, if I was able to pick a build and put a ton of status effect damage on there, 100%, you know, I would take the burn overclock. But in this run, I think you just have to play with a different mentality because you don't get to pick your gear. Like, the gear I was running, I don't think had any status effect damage on it. I really don't think it did. I think it had mostly like explosive radius. I don't think it had any status effect damage. But again, I think by the time that overclock showed up, I had already won. So I don't even think it mattered what I picked. I probably just picked whatever to pick it. Okay. So we got the clear winner here, pay to win. But yeah, like when you're watching us play, like you can't think of it in like the normal way, because you're playing with heavy mutators, you're playing with level 75 gear, and you don't get to pick the gear. So yeah, because I do think that first round when I saw that I didn't have any status effect gear, I kind of questioned if I should still play a status effect build, but I went through with it because I was just like, I'm just gonna try to survive and outlast, you know, the whole survivor mentality. I'm just gonna outlast these guys, and that's really what it was. Okay, we're gonna go sawn off. And so honestly, I think you're gonna kind of see, they let us practice this time though, so we've been able to practice the second and final round, the games for those. So I guess maybe people will get maybe like a different idea of what to do. Thick boy. No, not. Oh, I guess we could have. I guess we could have went thick boy because we did have a ton of reload here. But since I didn't build reload, I didn't really want to take it. But yeah, we did have that huge reload item. But we also don't have. Let's go Nitra. But we're also not playing the sharpshooter, so we don't get that whole overclock or overkill bonus. All right, let's get out of here.
Never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
Okay, we'll do the fire damage. We'll do this one. We'll just go damage reload. I don't think the explosion radius is really going to do much for us here. We'll go range damage. Okay, buy all these. We'll buy potency. And then I guess this is all we can buy.
This is the big one, Miner. Find and destroy the cocoons and take out that dreadnought.
Let's get the dwarf on.
Ooh, that's a huge stack of gold. That'll be good for. Oh, we have both pay to win and gold tip bullets. So since we have gold tip bullets, we won't do our rerolls. I like all the little tiny explosions though. Okay, I don't want to hatch. Okay, we can hatch that egg. There's one more egg above us that we'll kind of stay away from until we get our supply drop.
Feeling much better now.
And then we'll do our last boat, and then we'll go kill the boss. And like I said, I knew this run. This run usually ends up taking to be like 2 hours. Okay, here's our last choice. You guys, if you guys wanted, I have a feeling this is just going to be a reroll. Heyo. Yo, thank you, Big. Sorry about earlier to make up for it. Sorry for what? for trying to bribe me into giving out secrets? No, who cares? Don't even worry about it if that's what you're referring to. But thank you again for the donation. That puts us at the halfway point officially. But yeah, don't even sweat over it. I'm not too worried about it. And don't you worry about it either, Big Tom. Thank you again for the donation. Thumbs up for Tom. If we were doing shots, we would do shots. Okay, you guys let me know. Reroll for jet boots. I love pay to win console because it justifies my crippling rerolling addiction. I mean, I could see that because I do the same. Sometimes I'll reroll a little bit too heavy to try to get scanners. I think reroll is the option. Okay. Next choice here. We get 3 levels, a cold belt for our cryo cannon, or we could just go all crit. I don't think we have really good crit stats. But you know, we can make it work. Or do we re-roll again? We have plenty of re-rolls. Who cares, Tom? It's all a personal thing, you know. I wouldn't feel too bad about it. I know it's not like you did anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm not worried about it. It's just a personal thing for me. I don't know. It's a me thing. It's not a you thing, Tom. It's a me thing. Reroll again. Okay. Are we just spamming rerolls here, chat? Useless pickle. That's pretty much what we're going to end up getting. Or energy bars. Energy bars would be good. We're actually pretty low level here. Reroll again. I think we're re-rolling again. Oh, come on. I'm just going to keep re-rolling because these items have been junk. Okay. Re-rolls in chat, everybody. Just spam that shit. Okay, we got energy bars. Are we taking energy bars? Are we stopping with the re-rolls now? That's about an 84% damage. I'm going to assume we're not caught up. Oh yes, energy bars. There we go. Okay, are we taking energy bars now? We still have a reroll in chat. I know, I just felt bad. Wasn't my intention. No, I get it. Tom, like I said, don't even worry about it. Don't even sweat. What up, evil squirrel? Okay, energy bars wins. There's our damage. So now we're gonna be at 730%. I only like energy bars when I have a ton of HP. So yeah, I agree. Which is why I run this item. I run this item all the time. This is pretty much one of like my staple pieces of gear because it fits so well with a lot of things. Really good damage multiplier, crit damage, some potency, but then you get like XP gain, and then you get 50% or 50 I can't even say it. You get 50 HP whenever you kill a Huli. Okay, let's go potency. Yeah, mine does too. I I want to think maybe I accidentally equipped the wrong one on this, or they changed it without me knowing. One or the other. I'm gonna have to look. Because when I saw that, I was like, huh, I thought I had the permanent XP one where it's 1.5%. All right, let's kill this guy. Let's see what we can do here. Like, what kind of... Not insane. Where he's eventually going to stack up on these dots, though. Definitely not the craziest run, but solid. We didn't have... I think part of the problem with this build was we really lacked status effect damage. I think that was probably our biggest weakness for this, was the lack of damage we got there. Okay, well that was a dub. You guys did it. Yeah. Fire did definitely by far the most. This was our best weapon, which is no surprise. There's still one with the permanent. Okay, maybe I just accidentally equipped the wrong one. But yeah, fire damage did by far the most here. 147 million on this one. Only 4. Yeah, this one, the high explosive grenade, while it is broken, it's really only broken when you do it in an explosive build. We definitely, that was definitely probably the wrong pick, because I think it was between that and the fire turret. I mean, hindsight's 2020, but I get why the grenade won, but the fire turret there would have definitely been the way better pick. And then these weapons actually did, well, I guess we did do 83 million acid, so that's still pretty good. Cryo did absolutely nothing. And we even took the burn on it. We took the frost burn on that. We got the beam, we got the extra beam. So that one, pretty low damage there. And then, yeah, this weapon, we came in really late, but we did get it up to 21. And then we hit level 86 with the energy bars. We ended up getting good damage at the end. We got, oh yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, the cryo does add some of that fire damage. We have to add that in there too. Some of the stacks here for the burn does get calculated into the fire. Let's see. We started off, I think this was pretty overall. I think we got really good items. We got the coupon in the very first floor, which is great. We got our status effect, a pickaxe, only one scanner, which, you know, kind of sucked. The hoolie bait, gold tip bullets. We got really good damage stuff at the end. So yeah, that was solid. You need to calculate. Oh man, I never calculate. Okay, I'm gonna go to my gear and I just want to check that, because I think I maybe just have the wrong one equipped. Yeah, that was it. I think, I don't know why I had that one, the other one equipped, but this is the one I was talking about. This one has damage, and then this one has the 1 XP gained when a loot bug is killed. So that's the treasure tracker I usually run with. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I put this one on just because it had potency one time. And, you know, we go for thematic stuff, so that might have been why I had that one on there. I can't remember. Okay, well that's gonna be it. My throat is killing me. Holy shit. Jesus. Big Tom? God, Big Tom, you're a legend, dude. Good luck on the belt. Much love. Thank you. I super appreciate it. I'm gonna try my hardest. I'm not gonna put... I have way too much anxiety about this. Like I said, it's definitely jumping out of my comfort zone So it's definitely a really big anxiety inducing event for me. But we're going to go out there. I'm going to try my best. I get heck of sweaty palms when I'm playing. So we'll see. But I will try my hardest. We'll see if we can bring the belt home. And yeah, it'll be fun. But thank you for the donation. That puts us at, what does that put us at? You can't see. There you go. Now you can see my mouse. That puts us at 75%. So again, thank you so much for the donations. Everything goes towards a drinking stream on Friday. So again, so this is a busy week. Thursday morning or Thursday afternoon, I don't know. Check your time zones, whatever. There's going to be that tournament. If you want to watch it, check it out. It's going to be on Ghost Ship Games. So they're the developers for, Deep Rock Galactic. So go check that out. And then Friday, we're going to do our drinking stream. So that'll be part 3 because Tom's a freaking legend and got us to, I think, part 3, and it's almost getting us pretty much to part 4. But we'll do, Friday, we're going to do a drinking stream. I'll put something up on the channel so you'll see that. But if you don't know what that is, we basically turn Deep Rock Galactic here. I can actually pull it up because I think I still have it. Let me see. No, maybe I don't. I think I might have deleted it. Yeah, I deleted it all, so I'll have to redo them. Pokemon recording. Yeah, sorry, I don't have it anymore. I was gonna show you the rules and all that, but I don't have it up anymore. But anyways, we turned Deep Rock Galactic Survivor into a drinking game. We're going to open a booster box of Pokemon and we turn that into a drinking game. So it'll be pretty fun. So if you haven't, and if you don't drink, that's cool too. You can show up with milk, soda, water, whatever. It'll be fun. I'm sure you'll get to the finals. You're my favorite there. I mean, maybe. To be honest, I'm not sure how much these other guys are practicing. But I don't have a lot of time to practice. If they have, one guy even asked, he's like, hey, I want to stream my practice runs. And I was like, oh shit, this guy's going to do so much practicing trying to like figure out the map layout and all that stuff. And I'm just like, I can't, I got to work all day. I still got to create content. Like I'm still going to prioritize that more over the tournament. So I'm like, to be honest, I'm not going to be able to put as much practice time in as I would like to, just because I'm still going to prioritize my content and stuff over that. Because the tournament doesn't win me any money. If it did, maybe I'd quit content for the week and just practice all day. But yeah, so that's it. Thursday, the tournament, Friday, the drinking stream. Tom, oh my gosh, I will say this, we're taking it easy on the Jaeger bombs next time. I know like every time you donate it, we kept taking shots. I don't know if I can do this time. I spent all day recovering on Saturday. I was done. So we're definitely gonna have to limit the Jaeger bomb shots this time. We'll do a few, but I think I looked at the bottle and I think I drank more than half of it on top of 3 cut waters. That was probably the most I ever drank in years, since like college. It was a ridiculous amount of alcohol I consumed that night. It was ridiculous. Yeah, we'll see, but we're definitely gonna try to limit those shots. I can't do 6 or 7 shots on top of all the just the regular drinks. But yeah, that's it. My throat's killing me. I need to get out of here. So yeah, check out Thursday. There's not going to be another stream this week until Friday when we do our drinking stream. So again, I'll post something on the channel, so keep an eye out for it. But that's it. Thank you so much, Tom. You're a legend. Thank you for the donations. Don't even feel about it. Don't even feel bad about anything. It's not a big deal. I don't care about it. No one else cares about it. Don't feel guilty. It's all good. All right, everybody. Have a great rest